No, don't tell me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you're triggering me already. Like, no, I'm slightly triggered because if a woman said that to me, she'd have an issue.
Okay, the comparison side of things.
Right.
Men, there is a criteria to be met regardless. Even to meet a woman, there's a criteria to be met in certain women's eyes. So,
and just so we're aware, same for women. There's still a criteria for them to but we're speaking as men. We want to show them that we actually have a criteria to be met.
No, we do.
But we want them to know that because when we say this, they think we're saying that they don't.
No, I get that.
Right?
I understand.
So,
which you shouldn't have to explain.
But you do.
But the fact is,
we do.
This is why we're here.
No, but I'm saying in general for most.
This is from our perspective as men.
That's it.
Continue, please.
No, so there's a criteria to always be met, and it's met with it's out there, isn't it, in society, like, I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs don't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend ride. So what?
Man knows the lyrics like that, yeah? So sort of artist.
Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? There's a criteria. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, man. I'm taking a sip. Carry on.
So like,
it's true. It's true.
Out there. Do you get what I'm saying?
You better eat the booty like groceries.
Whoa. Pause.
Big man. How did you do that?
It was the one that came to my head.
I know, but there was so many more, bro.
So many other songs.
So many, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't feel like that's the criteria for every woman.
She said, "Better, you better meet it."
Yes, she
better
did.
Meet it, better do it. Whatever.
But you know what? Yeah, look, I can't go as a man.
Sorry.
I'll go in there.
Am I gonna have to delete that one or what?
Yeah, no, don't.
I ain't deleting
As
shit.
a man and say, "Raw, you gotta suck this dick in this way before you can meet." You get me? Like,
What? The backlash,
bruv.
on that,
Bruv. Like, this
I
is what
might
I'm saying.
cut that and put it out and make it go viral just because of that.
No, but I'm saying.
Because that's what it would take. The backlash would be mad.
No, but bro, I'm telling you, like, I just feel like the criteria is different because we can't be as vocal about our truth in that sense. Then women can be. I heard a lot of women say like, "Raw, if a man can't pay my bill when we're going out, then I don't want to deal with him." You know what I'm saying? I've heard that. I've heard talks like that.
I've been through that.
You get me? Like,
You been through that?
I've been through that.
Jeez.
I mean, not so direct, innit?
No, but I understand. But just to
been
hear
through examples of cases of.
Listen,
like, yo,
fellas, I gotta be
you
real.
got
A lot
this.
of the examples that we're talking about, I haven't personally been through it, but I know about them via others. I haven't personally been through none of them.
I'm not saying that I
I've
have
been
either,
through
but
it.
what I'm saying is out there.
1,000% out there. No, I know that.
Let me clear up. I've been through a case of like, you should always have this.
Wow.
When we're out at a bar,
And you know what?
a restaurant,
In a
wherever, you
sense,
should always have
it's
this.
not wrong.
It's
because
not
you should
wrong.
Want, you should want to level up as men anyway.
100.
Regardless.
No, but wanting to level up is different, and you supporting me to level up is different to you expecting me to be at a certain level whilst you're not supporting me to be at that level.
100%.
Because if I ain't got this,
An
if I ain't
expectation
got
is
this,
different.
it's peak.
No, don't tell me. Like, I'm not gonna lie,
get
you're
what I'm
triggering
saying?
me already. Like, no, I'm slightly triggered because if a woman said that to me, she'd have an issue. She would have the biggest. Remember, the way I know how to articulate myself, she would be finished
Let me
if she ever
clarify
said that.
Man wasn't getting bad up or nothing like that. But
No,
just,
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
Let
I'm
me
not
just
saying.
clarify that.
No, let me let. No, but I get. All right, let me clarify this.
Let me
Wait.
clarify my part.
But let me clarify this. Our ego is strong. You see, as a man, did you see? He needed to clarify.
public.
No, but you know what? No man's invincible. Remember that, yeah?
It's
No
public.
man's invincible.
Yeah.
We've all been through stuff, yeah? It's how you come out of it afterwards. You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
Come out
size
like
landing with the bars,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's the truth,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Man's
the
taking
truth. It's the
L's and
truth.
L's and L's. Let's not lie.
Man was wrapped up in this one like, yo, what do you want? What do you want?
No, see, now tell that.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
no, but to be honest, once you say the story like that, bro, there's nothing wrong. I'm only because if I'm wrapped
That's
up,
why I wanted to clear it
and
up.
you're also saying it like I'm not out there still paying for like things go on and like I don't have to make sure I provide for my family.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
Do you understand? So I'm saying that, but if Cassie says to me, yo, I need, carry the booty like groceries. If she said she needs something, Rib, boy, what? You think I'm not providing? But know how to talk to me.
Yes, okay.
You hear me?
Yes,
You hear me? Because you disrespect me, you're gonna trigger me.
That's right.
I'm gonna make sure I move and navigate not through the trigger.
Yes.
Ultimately, because I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
That's my own personal journey, right? Woosa. However, it's still a trigger.
No.
Mind how you talk to me, innit? Mind how you talk to me.
Yes, exactly.
Mind it. Because actually, we didn't mention this last time. There is a tone that a woman can take, whereby she can have anything she wants from a man. Same for a man. There is a tone you can take. Feminine energy to masculine energy. Masculine energy to feminine. You see, when a woman takes a certain tone with us, right? She can get that man, that king, relationship, friendship, mother, son, whatever the dynamic, you can get that man to do whatever it is that you want to need. And I'm not talking about manipulation. I'm not talking about using and abusing. I'm talking about actual communication. There is a tone you can take with a feminine energy.
I felt like I felt it today still.
You did?
Yeah, my family friend was here and she was like, help your sister then.
And what was that?
was
What
like,
was
okay.
that tone? That tone was a nice tone.
Whatever it was, I was like, okay. You need to go and do this. Like, what's wrong with you? I was like,
But there is a tone. There is a tone.
There was nothing I could
because
say.
it's not about losing independence. It's not about losing strength. Because I think that's what women think it is. It is about. I'm going to use the word. What's the word I'm looking for? Is when they. It's not bow down. It's not the word bow down. What's the word I'm looking for, guys?
submit.
Submit.
Even that's scary to use still. But we're going to explain it.
No, but understand, by submitting, it doesn't mean by losing. Submitting is an addition.
But do you know what?
It's not a loss.
I like that, though. I like.
You know that we also submit to that,
Bro.
So
That's
a
what I
woman
like.
has to know to
I like
submit.
it.
If she submits, she can then speak to us in a tone that we then understand to then submit to.
Yeah.
I always say that.
It's an exchange.
I'm in my yard doing,
yeah.
I'm in my mum's yard doing whatever I was doing. I wasn't thinking what my sister's doing, but when she said, you're not gonna, however she delivered it, I was like, mad. Whatever I'm doing doesn't matter.
Bro, there's a tone. You know, like even when your mum
It
speaks
got
to
me,
you,
bro.
there's a tone that your mum could speak to you where it's more of a demand than a command, right?
That's detrimental, by the way. Sometimes I'm gonna get into that.
Right, there's a difference between demand and command as well. When you demand, you're forcing, right? You're trying to take respect from someone. When you command it, you're leading with respect. You're being the leading example of what respect is in order to get that back. That is the difference. Sorry, one fly just tried to take me out. Oh, you mean? Yeah, but there is a huge difference.
You get me? We ain't got teams in that just yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ain't got what?
Teams in that just yet. Ross, what's going on with this?
Did it stop?
See?
And you don't know when either, innit?
Don't know when. Why are you not?
I had this feeling it would do that because sometimes these cameras just stop after like 30 minutes.
Because you know
They got that cap.
This one does every half an hour.
See, I told.
Mine does it. Mine's just the real G.
See, but I told you, I
Mine
knew it.
just
Why didn't you know
goes.
this? I knew to check. You know, I should have checked because this man. You've missed some gems on this now.
No, but I missed the angle, innit? We might just have to look at you two for a minute, that's all.
Yeah, but you know I don't like that. But we're gonna do it.
It's cool.
It's cool. No, because I trust you.
You're sweet.
Is this back?
You're a sweet guy.
No, it's not about me
my
not being
brother's
sweet.
sweet as well,
Yeah,
so
of course.
it's cool.
But we want the whole.
But I think it's back.
You want the trio.
Yeah, hear that, man.
Yeah. I don't mind being missed.
But yeah, so we was talking about the difference between obviously command or demand and command, and also the voice, the tone, which the feminine energy, feminine to masculine, and also the tone we can take from masculine to feminine, and we have to learn to use this. We have to learn to use our powers. Do you know what I mean? So then that way, when you use the right tone, you don't have to demand respect. You don't have to talk at somebody. You talk to. Because when you talk at someone, walls.
But there's a thing about for men or black men especially, like may not grow up with their mothers, yeah?
Right? Yeah, in particular.
Yes, they don't know how. You don't know the difference as such. You know. Thank you.
Between
Between what that masculine energy actually is.
Keep going.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do because the woman in our household, and again, this is not knocking our mothers because they are strong, black, independent women that stepped up and did the best they could. So we're not knocking the best they could. There's no way not my mum. Knock my mum. Are you mad? She will knock me out. So that's never happening. You understand?
Yeah.
But either way, I'm never knocking our
and
mums.
you love them even more.
No,
once
but
you
it's not-
acknowledge
it's not
that.
knocking them on-
No. It's about talking about that dynamic.
that's it.
Because if you're speaking, I don't want no woman to speak to me from her masculine energy.
Yeah.
When you speak to me from your masculine energy, you eliminate
Yeah.
my masculinity. I don't
right.
need you to step up and be the man in this moment.
That's right.
I need you to step up and be the woman.
That's right.
Right? So speak to me from your
So
feminine
what happens
energy.
when they say, Yeah, but you're not being the man in this situation or this moment or whatever.
There's a difference between me not being the man based on how you perceive what a man looks like. Because again, like you said earlier, that's based on what you think a man is because of the dynamic that you came from in your family. Your dad is this. So for example, if a woman is coming from a dynamic where her dad wasn't around, and you bear any relevance to that, you remind her of that in any way, you are a waste man, just like her dad was, right? And a woman who has a dad around, he's there, and you don't match that, you're a waste man in comparison to her father. So therefore,
Are you just fucked either way?
sometimes, but that's why we can't be fucking each other either way. I mean, you know, we can.
Yeah.
You understand? But not in that way. Let's not be fucking each
There
other
has
in
to
that
be an
way.
understanding there, you know.
There's again from what we said, what Danny said. Believe from my perspective. This is the best I can do. Help me do better. Cool. Speak to me.
I'm happy to do better. I want to do better.
Like I want you to support me. We ain't got to be together. It ain't got to be some romantic, fantasized relationship. We just got to be a team.
Definitely.
We got a child together, children together. We got to be a team. Like I'm looking after Cassie regardless of our situation.
100%.
You understand?
100.
I don't care. Like I've named her next man, Carlos. I've named him. Well, you think I ain't got respect for Carlos already before he arrived?
Yeah, 100. As well, also though, Carlos, you better do better than I did.
But guess what?
Because
no, relax. You
know
can't
what I'm
do
saying?
better. Oh, you mean with her?
Yeah.
Wait.
He's talking about.
No,
it
do
means
better than
Carlos
what I
do
did.
better than what I did in the relationship
Because-
I had with her
because-
because it's not working out.
Oh, yeah,
or it
yeah.
hasn't
I
worked out.
take my accountability.
I take accountability for the.
Don't do that again.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Carlos,
I'm
don't make the same mistake I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
However, when you land,
There's strength in that, you know. That I mean, have that
Acceptance.
it's acceptance, you know. And I expect the same the other way round, you know.
Well, you know what? Rather than expect, you acknowledge. Don't expect.
No.
But I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
saying
know what
because
I'm saying?
I'm very
Yeah.
ting on words.
Yeah, for real.
Because
big difference.
because when you say I expect, they say, oh, so it's all right for you. They're ready.
No, yeah, it's true.
They're ready.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and it's not about expect. I give room and space for that.
And that's what it is, you know. Like it's acceptance overall,
Yeah, man.
because ultimately you want your ex-partner or your child's mother to be happy.
1000%. Because if she's happy,
Exactly.
then the kids
Child's
are happy.
exactly.
It's-
Right.
And I trust her to pick a partner that is. So I'm going to chat to Carlos.
That's right. Exactly.
Me and Carlos are going to be brethren. But again, I come from a dynamic that I told you about my dad. Well, my dad ain't that. My dad was never insecure about no next man. So I've never been insecure about man. I've never.
See how powerful that is, though.
I know for a fact how powerful it is
you see
because
how
I see it in my dad. My dad walks in the room, he owns.
No, I met your dad. I see what he's on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
Yeah, I mean, so I said, that's it.
Real
I
G,
met your dad, I see what he's on.
because that's what I was like. Bro, I understand D now. 'Cause I've never seen D be insecure about
You
nothing.
haven't seen him be son.
No,
That's
but
what I said.
also I haven't seen him be insecure about nothing before I met his dad.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
his dad and I saw how his dad was charming, like how he was around people,
Charismatic, confident.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It
your
made a lot of
example.
sense. I said
It's
to
my
him as well,
example.
I
Yeah,
said,
you did. But Danny also said that. I've
his
never
example.
seen you be son. So
I
both of
haven't
you said
seen-
something
Yeah.
that touched me.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
what I
I've known you
Yeah, no,
flipping
word.
like maybe about 30 years and I haven't seen Dwayne the son.
But do you see how important that is?
Yeah.
That his dad has instilled that confidence in him. Because and one thing he said to me that made me, and I said we had this conversation with you.
Yeah.
Like I came up to D and I was like, Raj, you know, you've given me hope. Because as you said, your dad, even though he wasn't around all the time, when he came, he was dad.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He didn't, it don't matter what he did, picked him up, did his thing.
From the other episode, yeah?
yeah. No, but no.
No, remember we said the other day.
Yeah.
You said on the episode too, so dad's on must check
Oh,
it
I
out.
did. Oh, I did say on the other
he did,
episode.
yeah.
I did. We touched on it, but
yeah.
he's talking about when we were here the other day because we was here for a barbecue, guys. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, at that barbecue,
Which is what inspired us to just do it.
1000%.
We was here.
We
the
was here
vibes,
talking
the
with some
vibes.
lovely ladies. Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah,
Shout out
we're
to
gonna
you.
get them on. That's my
1000%. 1000%. But carry on. Sorry, sir.
I'm saying it just gave me hope because I saw how his dad navigated himself, how D is around people, and how he's in general, and it made a lot more sense. And it was like you gave me hope, even though your dad wasn't there all the time. He made his statement that I'm dad and I'm here for you. You got me regardless. And I feel like that's what made me feel like, you know what? it doesn't matter as long as I said it's alignment again, knowing that you know what.
Because nothing else mattered, Sam.
Exactly.
It didn't. Not to me. I understand. This is what we touched on in the last episode. I understand that matters to the mum. Like, you know, the consistency. Like, I'm not denying that. I don't want to try to excuse that element. I'm not now trying to let dads now that show up half-hearted and say, "No, I'm doing my best."
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like, no. We're not, like,
you know what else I said to the other day as well? I'm like, if I'm 20 minutes late, just allow me. I do understand there's a level of that 20 minutes though.
Yeah.
I had a different plan. I accept that as well.
Right.
But
So
no,
you
it's
can
not just
continue.
allow you, because you know what, there's power in consistency and turning up on time, you know, because for the mum, it's just as important for them to get their time, you know. So for me, I understand that. It's
Yeah,
hard
that's
to
what
look
I'm
after a child
Yeah.
the whole, say for instance, the whole week.
Yeah.
That 20 minutes feels like an hour.
100%,
Yeah,
because,
I
you know,
started to try to understand that because I get frustrated, like I'm here, man.
no, but that's not enough.
But I'm
in that
starting
sense,
to
you know?
understand that. Like, yo,
What's I saying there is, rather than leading with the frustration of her not understanding you, just understand
what
her.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm starting
and
to-
and make more effort to be on time.
And it, you know what? It's the same thing. I'm not saying it's a job. It's not a job, but there's power in just turning up on time, being there, ready. Do you know what I'm saying? For yourself.
Well, to be honest, you can use the job as an example because if you were late for a job and you were consistently late, you'd be sacked.
100%.
So, in a mother's eyes, understandably,
It's consistency, man. It means a lot.
Rubai, like I'm sacking you as a dad
Yeah.
in a sense. Because you keep turning up late.
for the record, the distance is mad to my kids.
No,
and
I
it's rare as well.
and I respect
will
that.
be there one time.
Oh, it's rare.
It's rare.
No,
Oh
it's
no,
not.
no. Well, no,
rare.
no.
If it's rare, but I'm saying if it's an every week thing,
Yeah.
it's a different
Yeah,
story.
no,
Do you know what I
it's,
mean?
it's rare.
Because
and in that moment, I can get into like, oh my god, today the traffic was mad. Like, allow me. However,
Can I ask you
I'm
a question?
starting to get to a space of
When
I
the
don't care
traffic
about
is
the
mad,
traffic.
can you? Does it matter if you send like a message beforehand?
Yeah. Communication's key.
Because communication is key.
It is key, and I'm opening up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but
opening
this is
up
the
to that.
beauty of the
Sometimes-
platform. This is the beauty of the discussion because we're holding you accountable here.
Yeah,
we're not saying that. We're not excusing your behavior and we're not excusing hers. What we're saying is we want the platform to be a space,
To
safe space to
communicate.
communicate and actually listen, have some understanding. Because actually, everybody, you know what I mean? Just send a message. Or have you already made up your mind? If I send a message, she's still going to be blah, blah, blah.
No, but it doesn't matter because you sent the message.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What- that's the importance of it because now you have a leg to stand on.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you
hear
can
it.
you don't really have to, again, when I say this, I don't mean you don't have to hear it, but you just don't have to you don't have to let it affect you. You can go, I did message you though.
Yeah.
And I did apologize. So I'm going to keep this moving.
100%.
Then now it's up to you to take.
But also there's effort. Do you know what I mean? It's just that effort. Like, because as I said, for mothers, I understand how hard it is to have a child all the way through the week. Do you know what I'm saying? And
we don't even
co-parenting is hard.
understand. We
don't.
Ribboy, I understand these things when I have my youths and I live with my youths. Yeah. I understand. You see, like, you know, the first, not even first time, but you know, like, you know, during the quarantine.
Yeah.
So my youths are obviously a different age to your son.
You're gonna have to finish after. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Sorry. But I remember, like, the homework thing. I remember, obviously, it's you're at home. And Cassie deals with the kids. She's got them things on lock. She got it on smash. Again, please understand, I do still want her to involve me. Don't include me. Because when you include me, I get anxiety. Because when you include me, I don't actually know what I'm doing to the time when you now leave it to me.
Yeah.
When you involve me, I'm up to date with what's going on, regardless of whether I've actually done it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I agree.
So when you leave it on the day that you're like, right, I'm off to and now I've got to deal with the thing.
Yeah.
We all right, Dan? Check that first
Yeah,
before.
we're good there, man. Yeah.
So when you just include me instead of involving me, I'm not up to date. So now I get anxiety and I get
Thing's
palpitations.
massive, you know.
Really, I get palpitations about having to do it, but I step up to it because I'm my dad.
Yeah.
I'm my dad's son.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I just get on with it.
Yeah.
But I still don't stop the feeling from coming up. So
We
just-
all do.
Well,
would
that's
just
my
get on
point.
with it.
But even that, it's like mums have the job locked. And I want them to get that we respect that.
Of course.
Wholeheartedly.
All we're asking for is that
Wholeheartedly.
regardless of, don't compare it to yours, just have that same respect. Just give us that. At least start, like let the
It's hard
foundation.
the other way around as well. Do you know what I mean? It's hard the other way around.